garden where I honor the hope in me. Healthy foods equals healthy kids. Giving back to my community where growing justice in a natural way. Making a difference every day in the big, big garden. Meet me in the big, big garden.
Welcome to the Big Garden School Farm to School program. I am Brittany Beyer, and I am here to talk about garden planning. Topics we will be covering today are bed preparation, agriculture zones, climate, plant variety, crop rotation, and at the end, we have a fun activity of creating a planting calendar. Our first topic is bed preparation for spring. What you're going to want to do is figure out your location of your garden bed. And depending on the time of year, you're going to want to figure out, is the ground still frozen or is it warm enough to start planting directly outside? Right here I have a digital soil thermometer. You will use this to figure out if your ground is still frozen or not. If your ground is frozen, you will want to start planting your seeds indoors in containers. If the soil is warm enough, you can direct seed outside. Once we have figured out if our soil is warm enough, we are going to want to clean off any debris from the garden bed. We will also want to clear off any mulch that was placed to keep it warm for the winter. We will want to have our water hoses ready for watering our plants and our seeds. After that, we are going to want to add compost on top of our soil to add nutrients and use a broad fork to air out the soil. Once that is ready, we're going to want to plan out our seeds and how we're going to start our garden. Here I have some examples of soil from a bag of what it would look like when we are starting our seeds indoors. In this jar, I have soil of what it looks like outside when we be directly seeding outdoors. Now that our garden beds are ready, we're going to want to find out when is the time to start our seeds. We have two words, agriculture zones and climate. These are two important words because they will tell us when is the correct time to seed outdoors. We have our agriculture zones. The United States is separated into zones in order for us to understand when it's okay to plant in our area. With this map, you see a map of the United States in a bunch of different colors. This will tell us when we can seed perennials or annuals. For Nebraska, we are in the color light blue. That is a 5B. With your seeds, you're going to want to look in the back of the seed packet where there is a map, which should also give us colors of when it is okay to start planting our seeds. What also comes into play is our climate, the weather conditions taking place in your area now or over a long period of time. Some examples we want to pay attention to are snow and freezing temperatures, high temps, mild climate, and rainfall. This can also determine when we plant our seeds. Okay, once we have a better understanding of our agriculture zones and our climate, we're going to move on to our third topic of plant variety and crop rotation. Plant variety is a group of plants within a species that has one or more of the same characteristics. In this picture, you can see that there are zucchini, eggplant, cucumber, peppers, and tomatoes. We also have crop rotation, and that's when we change our crops every year to create air and healthy soil, so we're not creating disease. It's important to start your garden with healthy soil. Once we have figured all that out and everything is prepared, we're going to want to start figuring out when to start our seeds. Our last topic today will be our fun activity of starting a planting calendar. With our planting calendar, you're going to want to have a few seeds of your favorite choice. I have Swiss chard, radish, carrot, and sweet pepper. I have a calendar of April and May. How we figure out when to start is we're going to look at the back of our packets. We want to find out if it could be sown directly outdoors or if we should be starting them indoors. This one, Radishes, talks about how it can be sown directly outdoors. We should start the seeds and then wait 4 to 6 days before taking them outside. I will be starting with my calendar. Radishes. I'm going to start them on May 6th. Once I have started my radishes outside, we are going to have to wait 28 days for them to be ready for the first harvest, and that should be about July. With Swift's Chard, these can be sown directly outdoors as well. On my calendar, I am starting them on April 24th. These take about 55 to 60 days for their first harvest as well, and these will be ready in June. I also have an example of sweet pepper. These are transplanted, so we will start them indoors first, wait 10 to 21 days before transplanting outside into our garden bed. And these will take about 70 days for harvest, so we will harvest them in July. Our last example is carrots, and these are outdoor sown as well. So these we will start outside in our garden bed and take about 68 days till our first harvest. So these will be ready in July. So with this activity, just have fun picking out as many seeds as you want and create a fun calendar. It looks like our time has come to an end. I'd like to thank you for joining me at the Big Garden as we talked about garden planning. Today we covered bed preparation, agriculture zones and climate, crop variety, crop rotation, and we had a fun activity at the end. I hope to see you again soon.
Big garden.